A friend of mine asked me to show him this, call it the meth head, which is collecting cans and deconstructing. And the original video tutorial had you kind of have a lot of idle time. It wasn't quite as quick. So we're going to do it this way. We're going to start the, I guess we'll start up. That's where everyone's starting. So you're going to find an entrance to here. Whoop. Preferably not piss off these people. Okay, we're going to go. Okay, we want to stay kind of far away from these. The reason we want to stay far away is because if you're close, the cans tend to burst or break. Especially if you have a bunch of them. Like that machine didn't have very many. But some of them will have a lot. Oops. There you go, see that? You see some of them did burst. Grab those up, grab that up. Another one. Up and away. Out. Another one. If you're too far away and your weapon comes out, that's annoying. Okay, you can get it down. So there is some loss in efficiency here. You'll see that some of the cans burst. But it's not actually enough for it to Cool, that one was super cool.
Tigers are coming today.
The last one. I find that these are kind of like the Mario coin boxes, where if you delay too long in between the jamming of the presses, it actually stops spawning. I thought was weird. Okay, so next, some of the guides call for you to wait for those to respawn, but what I like to do is not get hit by a vehicle. I'll cross the street, and you see this outer circle here? Well, in this outer circle, there are more vending machines. Okay? These ones are not candy. The burrito ones. Avoid the burrito one. Okay, there's a burrito one. Here's a can one. We'll go ahead and get a bunch of this out. Go down. There's not too many out here, but there are some. And the reason that you're doing it this way is because now you won't have to save and then reload in order for the machines downstairs to go. What will happen is after you're done with this run, so to speak, you will be able to go right back down and the machines downstairs will be, you can just do that ad infinitum. Ooh, this one has a lot. I keep them out.
Rude. You know that, right?
But no one
Which
takes my
map marker are
sodas.
you at when you do this?
Okay. Then I'm gonna do this here. I'm still not done with the run here. I'll show you where I'm at.
Okay, I'll let you finish up then.
Hey, friend. You good?
Okay, and then we've got that. Cool. So these aren't cans. These are bags, but over here-ish, I believe, these guys do have cans in them. So these are the last 3 that I usually get in the run. Get close. Activate them. Sometimes they don't have that much. Other times they have a lot, like the ones downstairs.
Hey,
Right? That's basically it. At this point, you've picked up all of the outer cans, and you can go back in here, either by going downstairs or just jumping in, and these cans will now be restocked. Again, this, and look at that, not sold out anymore. So let's look at the map marker. We can show you where we're at. So we're right here. There's this. We look at the whole map here. Okay. Oh, get the fuck back over. Right. So this is where you start out. This is your apartment. North of it, right around where this big old giant highway is, there's this sort of circle here. And if you haven't done the missions, there's a Netrunner mission right here. And there's also a wanted person mission in the area. So you can use those to sort of market. The cop lady gives you those ones, and the e-bug gives you the Netrunner. And so this is basically the area. So you're going inside here, then you're coming out, and then doing one of the side streets and going back in. You can just do that ad nauseum. This is the area where the other. But this is what we're interested in as far as breaking down this circle right here. Now this guy only has somewhere around like 6k. So if you do one run, you might deplete him right away, depending on how well, I guess, you got stocked with. But then the Netrunner lady has like 14k, and then obviously if that's not enough, then you can always, or if you've depleted their funds, you can always go to the Ripper Dock up here, and the Ripper Dock has a lot more. And then you can always just back over here, fast travel somewhere where there's another vendor, and then fast travel back and just. But this way you don't have to save and then reload. You just basically just do this circle over and over and over again. Now, there are a few reasons why you want to stop in between, and one of them is periodically, go into the inventory here, let's go into the backpack. You will accidentally drink one of these from this stack, and then you won't actually be able to break it down at that point. The game registers it, I think, as a consumable, and you won't be able to break it down. So what it was happening to me originally with the Nicola Blues, and I think it's because I was just standing too close and picking the cans, using them versus picking them up. Go. Get all these out of here. See, there, it happened there. So I might have consumed one of these on accident through this run. Now I can't so it says. So that was really fortunate that it was one of the smaller stacks, but that might be a reason why you want to pause in between runs, just so that way you're not, you don't have like 999 of one of these and you can't break them down. The components that you get from them are these uncommon item components and this common item and so I think these go for 5 eddies and these go for 8 eddies. That's 13 eddies versus, I don't know how much these are actually paying at the, you end up actually making more money put in. So I think I was at like 23k or something when I started. Go ahead and try to sell. I'm actually gonna fast travel back to the original Ripper Dock to see if I can pay him before I'm even at that point in the game. you end up owing him something like 20K, I think.
21K.
21K, yeah. Here, I think. But yeah, that's all you do, and that way you don't have to do what that person was doing, which is waiting. You don't have idle running around and continually farming those cans for. Did I mark him out? Supposed to be in here somewhere. I don't like the map system. It shows you're close and then far away from stuff as you get closer.
Sorry.
Finally scrounged up enough eddies to pay you back in full.
Hold on to him just in case. You need him more than me.
Oh, what?
Not taking them all the way to my grave, Vic. Here. And thanks again for doing so much work on me without ever seeing an any.
That's what friends are for.
Was thinking about swapping some chrome. You got any new toys?
Have a look.
Alright, so let's sell. Trade. Bonus. And selling that gives me 5K. Common. Selling all the common components gives me more money than he has. Dial that down. Leave him exactly 1 gold. I've been noticing that you can leave them like 1 or 2 gold. And there we go. Back to 23K. Paying off our debt. Oh, that's it. That's the money harvesting glitch, dude. I think I'll stop the stream.